Thanks for joining the show.
Who's talking to me?
Put your headphones on.
I'm here. I'm in audio, video.
I'm scared. What do we do now?
We drink.
The camera's intimidating. What do we got? What is the name of this?
I think at this point we just need to forget the camera right now. It's not on. It's not.
It's not on.
We're good.
Okay. What's that blinking red light in
Nothing.
the corner of your room?
It's nothing.
That means it's off.
That means, ladies, don't worry about
That means it's off.
That means, ladies, don't worry about it.
Well, welcome back. I missed you.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
I missed you while we weren't podcasting.
I know it's a long time.
I got to tell you.
Tell me.
I really look forward to these nights, man. Like I get pretty excited all week long. Oh, look at you staging the set that we're going to be doing this on our Friday night. Can we all see? Can we see the mugs?
Can you see these amazing freaking mugs?
Where do we put them?
Look at those.
Put them right here.
Oh,
There you go.
nice.
There you go. Took my glasses off for this. Trying to attract more ladies. I don't know if they like the glasses or don't like the glasses. So
I'm a little disappointed.
in what?
Wow.
Jesus.
In all our pictures, nobody's commented on the amazing
Oh,
lamp.
That's what nobody's commented on anything.
Well, at least the lamp, people. I mean, I fucking love that lamp. I think that's amazing. The olive lights up. You can't really tell right now.
Well, here, maybe it can if I turn it off and on.
Hold on.
Oh, you can look.
I know. Hold on.
He's leaving. All right. Oh shit. This might be our best podcast yet.
Look at that. Look at that fucking olive.
Let's just do it like this.
It's amazing.
I look so much better like this.
You're
I'm
fucking
I'm
devilishly
rocking
handsome
it
right now. Devilishly handsome right
Is
now.
wait, would my voice work for a male? Is there such thing as male sex operator? There's got to be. Oh, I mean,
Oh yeah,
for guys
there
as
are.
well.
Absolutely.
Would my voice work for? Hey,
You're my friend, so yes, it will work.
can I suck that big cock for you? Does that work for the phone sex? Is that okay?
1-800 Dean Talk.
Get Dean.
Dean Talk.
Get Beard.
Beard Talk.
Oh, that is not good.
I just wanted to show my fantastic lamp.
I wanted to show off my.
I've had that thing for I don't know how many years. Loved it,
Great story.
and I knew someday it would come in handy.
Great story. I've had this thing for I don't know for a while.
Oh, 25 years
You know, this is
since
what
high school. Since high school.
Okay, this is what I'm finding out. When you don't know the facts to your story, you just make them up because any fact is better than
Nothing.
nothing. You don't go.
I've had that lamp since 1987.
There you go. Because who's gonna fucking call you out on it? Who's gonna be like, you know what? No, I was there. You got an 88.
That's true.
So you just.
I'm sorry. It was 88. He's right.
I was there actually. I was a wee lad of 15
Fucker was in my room
at the lamp store.
when I lived at home.
Oh, okay. So we what are we drinking? Because they're fire dance or pint glasses, which is a nice touch.
It seems like you're you know what? For the first podcast, you had the yellow and I had the red.
COVID
Spreading it wide and far and wide.
super spreader.
Did
Did we really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I remember looking over because I don't remember what it was set down, but when I remember looking over that you had the yellow when I picked it up. So either way,
I remember looking over instead of making eye contact with the Playboy Playmate I was interviewing. Much rather look at Dean's glass. Is she still on the screen?
is she in front of you? I can't look. I can't look.
She was right. She was kind of intimidating in a good way. Like, because she's got her shit together, obviously, and she is on the fucking ball. Like,
She is. She was shit everything right.
I'm promoting and I know my plan and I'm working my fucking plan. So
She knew to keep it going. She's perfect.
yeah. So this will come out a week after the interview, but everybody, reminder, man, go look for Miss Deborah Driggs.com.
.com. And she is co-hosting Roger the Wild Child Sunday nights Facebook Live.
Facebook Live.
She's co-hosting that.
They go without a fucking net, man. That's scary.
Like we did when we interviewed her.
I don't think we didn't go Facebook Live when we interviewed her.
No.
We should have. Then we'd have the fucking video.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, you think about it, man. That's live without a net, man.
It is.
I don't care what you're doing live, anything live. You know, you got people like I can do the little lives when we're just fucking off making the drinks.
4 minutes, 5 minutes.
And I can do this where I know we're just recording, and if I want to edit out where I pick my nose or something, I'm like, I can edit that shit out.
I'm used to seeing that.
But if it's live and you pick your nose and eat it, that's there forever.
Forever.
That's the interweb. That's in. So we're drinking bullshits, huh?
The name of
I don't get where it gets his name. If somebody's just like, get me some bullshit.
I think it has to do with Red Bull.
Oh, that makes sense. And it's red. But that doesn't explain the shit part.
No, I don't know where the shit
like if a
came from.
if a bull shits, does it come on?
Red slow gin.
Red
Does
steamy
slow
pop?
gin. Anybody ever say this is amazing, or is it bullshit cocked?
Now you've officially ended our in with the slow gin drinkers. Fucking idiots. You know what they call that? That's karma, motherfucker.
Yeah, it is.
That's
It got me. It got me.
So why are we drinking a drink called the bullshit? A bullshitter.
I'm self-conscious. Again.
Oh,
Sorry.
you sound good in my ears, brother.
Do I sound sexy?
Yeah, I got a little chub.
Then I'm there.
You know, I'm not gonna say who because I don't want to say names, but I have a girlfriend of mine who posted a picture or whatever on Facebook, you know, and I'm like, fuck, girl, that was hot, you know.
Yep.
And she's like, oh, stop that, you know, that's not what I was trying. I'm like, hey, you got a little movement, and she's like, that is the funniest thing I'm gonna. Yeah, got a little movement in the pants. So, yeah.
Smooth with the ladies.
That's what they tell me.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm juggling like 4 or 5 of them right now. So that's what they tell me. Yeah, I mean,
By juggling, he means masturbating.
yeah, masturbating to her. Oh, then her. Then that's what I call juggling. Bullshits.
I forget the recipe. We got to tell the recipe. Let me tell you our recipe, and then we're going to rate this and move on because we're done with the bullshit.
I thought that was going to be the whole episode. It was just bullshit.
We're done.
We
I meant the drink.
Shit tonight.
So in reality, this is just a shot. So you're supposed to do an ounce of equal parts.
3
And-
ounces is more than that's a big shot.
Sure.
But
Well,
it's
shot for more than one person, I guess. 3.
do you typically share your shot glass with the next guy?
No,
Oh,
you
make
buy
it-
shots.
buy
You make
shot-
them
buy
anyways.
shots.
You pour in a glass, chilled glass, and go. But we tripled it, quadded it,
Mhm.
and made a pint glass out of it. And it's actually very tasty.
It's very good. I mean,
So
I think
I can't pronounce that first liqueur.
Hypnotique or
What he said,
or hypnotic. I don't know.
liqueur.
Yeah, and it's it's a vodka cognac. It's from France. It's a French thing. It's vodka
Well,
cognac.
we're pretty fucking fancy, so we drink France shit.
Yeah, we mix France shit with fucking Red Bull. You know how I know you're a fucking.
Step this game up.
You know how I know you're a redneck.
I can put a Red Bull in it, bitch. And slow gin. So Hypnotic.
Nope.
Try it again, or just you want to do
No,
it?
I'm just gonna let you go until you get it. I mean, if this takes 15,
Hypnotic.
there you go. Hypnotique. I don't know if I don't know.
It looks like that.
It's got a Q at the end. It's spelled weird for branding.
It is. Equal parts that, Red Bull, energy drink, and slow gin.
Slow gin.
And we picked it for a couple of reasons.
One time,
In band camp,
one time at Anago camp, This was one of the first years we did Anago camp.
Is this a story where I wasn't there?
Yes, this was
Not funny.
this was a year we may have still been in the high school days at this point. This was before before this Anago became the giant party. I think it was just me and Mark and Joel. I think, I don't know, but this was like we camped.
So it was a small train.
Yeah, I was middle centipede though. You always got to make sure you're in the middle of that
Yeah, well.
centipede, because otherwise you're getting gypped on one end. You know, like
Absolutely.
Like poor Mark just had to take it.
Every time.
Yeah, we just take it. That's all.
The little guy too.
At least I was doing both. So yeah,
Good for you.
Joel took up the rear.
He always takes it after her.
Yeah, he's the gayest of all. So, I'll beat those names. Actually, Corey Bayman, he's the gayest of all.
He's the ultra gay.
Yeah, that's Corey Bayman. Super gay,
Super gay.
especially with that big
Hey, so-
I don't have a penis truck that he just got. No.
Did you see he called us out?
On what?
No, I said that wrong. Not called us out. He helped promote us
He did?
on Facebook.
Corey did.
Corey did. Was my thing. When I stopped, I said I had a story because he must have tagged, I don't know, must have tagged me. But so a friend of his
Yeah.
put out there and said, hey, I need recommendations for a podcast.
And he went, here's one I've never heard, but
Yep. Basically, he just said, try cocktails. And then he must have tagged me. And that's why I only saw it. Shoot.
fucking hate you, Corey.
Thank you, Corey. You're the best. He suggested cocktails with dimples in the beard to his friend.
Yeah, but yeah. I get it. Anyway, no, the 1 year we were in Anago.
Salty.
I got it's bad. I bruised ego tonight. I have got a very bruised. This week was rough. I got a bruised ego. 1 year, and this is going to bruise it even farther because you don't tell the story without bruising your ego a little bit. One of our first years in Anago, I was drinking Mountain Dew and slow gin.
Really?
Yeah, I know. I mean, we were like fucking 17,
Right. No,
17 years old.
Makes sense. Take what you can get.
But I couldn't get out of the tent, and the floor was a little red, and how your counter kind of stains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My
So-
corner stained.
Slow gin stains on the way back too.
I bet.
So,
I bet.
yeah, that was one of the first years. And yeah.
Well, kudos to you for being able to drink it
I
know.
don't buy into that shit.
40 years later.
Yeah. Fuck. 30 years.
30 years
I don't
later.
buy into that shit. People are fucking stupid. We can't drink fucking Malibu anymore. Yeah, you can. You just haven't tried.
You heard it, you pussies. Stop right now.
If you're gonna run that bullshit, don't come to Wisconsin.
Nope. Well, you hear it. We only hear it in Wisconsin.
Yeah, you're a fucking. You can't drink. What are your Southern Comfort, right?
No, I seem to
Oh,
drink
I
it,
thought you were-
but that was one that it took a while.
Hmm.
But I had peppermint schnapps that took a while to get back to. So you know how you
Yeah, I know. That's the shot my sister gave me when I was 11.
I get that.
Yeah,
I get that.
real brutal.
But when you would race, chug race with we were racing with each had a bottle of peppermint schnapps and we were racing. So I drank a lot.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I apologize.
A lot. That was a night I went home and my poor mother.
With the strip.
Another.
I know we've already told that tale.
So my mother was a worry word. So I get home and I was
Yeah, we all know your mom was always
Blitzed.
your mom was awake.
she's awake. And so she was so worried that Kevin was so drunk and I had gone outside.
Did you just third person yourself?
I don't know. Did I?
You just went with Kevin was so drunk.
I guess I did. Kevin was so drunk.
I want you to call yourself Kevin from here on out.
So Kevin was so drunk. And then I don't know why I went outside. For some reason I went out and it was winter. So I went outside without a jacket and my mom kept get back in the house, Kevin, get back in the house. And she'd come get me and I would go out. And so she called my uncle and he came down and he just followed me around around the yard because I was looking for UFOs. And he just wanted to make sure that I didn't pass out. My mom was worried that I would pass out in the winter and freeze to death overnight, even though she was right inside the door.
Why didn't you just look at him? Look for him through the window.
Oh no, because they were gonna come down and we were gonna hook up. We were gonna.
Do you no? All right. Do you believe in UFOs?
Well, you understand? I don't remember any of this.
I don't care. I get that.
I remember none of it.
I'm just trying to.
This is what they call a segue. Segue in. I was anal probed that night, so yes, I believe in UFOs.
You're gonna be anal. Anal probe tonight.
Apparently, there's more aliens here tonight.
Yep. So do you believe in the aliens? For real, Joe. Do you?
I believe there's got to be other life out there
I
somewhere.
believe I can fly.
And I can fly.
I believe I can touch the sky.
I've touched the sky many times.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah,
Do you believe in UFOs?
I do. We're not alone. There's no way.
I agree.
I think it's arrogant to think that we're alone. Honestly,
Oh, then no, I don't believe in them anymore because I'm pretty fucking.
you are
arrogant.
pretty arrogant. That's why I was surprised. I was surprised when you said yeah. I was like, man, this isn't tracking the way I thought it would track.
So I adding up.
No, I really thought we were gonna have we're gonna be able to battle it. And now you're just
sorry.
I think that's how they do it on those sports shows. We just gotta whatever you say, I'm gonna say the opposite from now on.
All right.
So
There's no way there's aliens.
I agree. Oh, did I fuck that up? I thought I was changing my course. Then you changed.
But you heard me change my course.
It threw me for a loop.
I call bullshit.
Drink,
motherfucker. What do you think?
we didn't even rate the bullshit yet.
Rate the bullshit drink.
If you follow along, you know that we rate our cocktails. That's why it's called cocktails with dimples.
We poured it over ice, and it's quite tasty.
It is quite tasty. I'm going to give it at least a.
Ooh,
I almost went with a 4. I think a 4.
you're gonna go to the 4?
I think a 4. I love Red Bull, so Red Bull drinks always kind of do it for me.
Yeah, and I'm not a Red Bull guy
Yeah.
at all. So I'm gonna go 3.7
You know, I'm never going to go with anything
because it is tasty, and I'm not a Red Bull guy.
You know, I'm going to never go with anything other
That's
than
fine.
0.5 or a.
That's all
0.
right. You do you, man. You burp you. I'm okay with that.
So we're drinking bullshit. And let's not bullshit the people who come here to hear the bullshit. The reason we're drinking bullshit is because we couldn't think of anything else to talk about. So we're just going to bullshit.
He's lying. We're just because we're full of bullshit.
How many times did I say bullshit in that sentence? So
That's what we're doing. We're just gonna random. We're gonna random.
we're just going to random.
We're gonna ramble. We're gonna ramble.
I love that sound.
I love that sound too.
I know it's perfect on the mic.
It's better than any that you pulled up in the past.
I agree. I know. We're just going to record our own sound effects from now on.
Boom.
I know. I got to get rid of those ones because they're junk.
They're junk now.
Yeah. But we need to just isolate one of these.
So do you
I just told you, yes, I believe in UFOs.
sure you do.
I do.
So if they came down and they said, hey, come with us for a year's
For a ride?
well,
I wouldn't go for years. I got a kid.
not years, 1 year.
No.
That's it's a bad. Okay, hypothetically, you don't have a kid,
Oh, if I don't have a kid, fuck yeah, let's go.
or your kid's older.
Oh, no. Still no. Still no, because if they fucking kill me, then I don't know. But if I don't have a kid and you're my only friend,
Oh, so you don't trust that? So you don't trust the aliens out there?
well, I trust.
So you think they're as angry as you are?
I'm not angry. What are you talking about? I'm not angry. I'm angry you forgot to hit record. No, I'm not angry.
So do you believe they're nice aliens out there? They're
No.
just like us, curious, or they're
Well,
like half the movies produced that
yeah,
that they're all
aliens are always a bad guy. Otherwise, there wouldn't be a movie.
exactly.
Right. Do I think we'll run into intelligent life that just wants to coexist with us? Absolutely not. No. I think intelligent life is going to be far, far more advanced than we are.
So there's going to be another alien out there dumber than us.
No.
Hmm.
Far more advanced. Much smarter than we are. Much greater technology. And we're just going to be a resource. We're going to be just enveloped,
Why haven't they done it yet?
It's still in the studying phases. They're getting closer.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the world.
So one day, boom,
Yeah, probably.
we'll be done.
Probably.
Everybody's worrying about other shit. We gotta worry about one day the aliens are gonna come in.
Well, maybe not in our
You
life.
understand? You saw Independence Day. They tried that shit.
I know.
We kicked their fucking ass.
Well, I know, but Will Smith is pretty old, and
So you can't do it anymore like you used to.
and what's his name flew into the ship's butthole and died.
Okay, he's out.
So, and he was crazy. I mean, he was the crazy guy you had to run the butthole mission. Without the guy to run the butthole mission,
Without him, we would have been dead toast.
yeah. Well, yeah, he was the true.
We
hero.
got other crazies out there that'll do it.
Yeah.
I would do the butthole mission.
Plus, I'm not sure Bill Pullman has another one of those speeches in him. I mean, Bill Pullman's president's speech was, or Bill Paxton, Bill Pullman. They're the same guy to me. I can't tell. They're both terrible.
I think
actors.
he was. I love them both.
Of course you do. They're terrible actors.
I think it was Pullman. I think
it was Paxton. Which one?
Now we're gonna fight.
Which one was in Tombstone? Pullman.
I thought Paxton was. Obviously, we can look it up, but I don't want to.
I think we should do a game now. Name a movie that had one of them, and was it the Pullman or Paxton?
Who's in?
Who's in that new? It's a.
Is it a new movie?
No, it's not a movie. It's a series, and there's been 3 of them.
It's Pullman, because Paxton's dead.
Oh shit! R.I.P. buddy. I didn't know that.
Or did Pullman die? I'm 100% sure one of those two guys died.
Okay, well, one of them's in a show.
The other one.
It's the one that's in the show is not the one that was in Tombstone. So he is the one who is in what other movie we were talking about? Independence Day. Yeah.
Who is the president? I think that's Pullman. Wait.
We have phones.
I don't want to look yet. Don't look. This is more fun.
I wish we were on Facebook Live right now because somebody could be like,
Somebody could
it was
jump in.
Pullman, you fucking dumbasses. Oh, I think I'm not gonna lie. I think the speech in Independence Day
Yep.
is one of the worst bits of acting I've ever seen in my entire life. The fact that people looked at that and went, "Oh, that is so motivating. I'd have flown that ship in that butthole too." It was.
He would have started. I would have said, "Just shut up. I'm doing it." You keep talking, I won't do it.
Terrible.
I would do it to save our country.
Paxton was beautiful in Tombstone. He dies an honorable death.
Excellent. Good for him.
So yeah.
So,
But Pullman's very good. Well, okay. The guy
Pullman is in the series with Jessica Biel.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm talking about.
What's the name of that show?
The Killer or
Killings?
Killings.
I love his character in that show.
I do too.
I love his character and I love him in that show.
I do too. That's why.
That's Pullman. He's not dead.
Okay.
Boom.
That show pissed me off, quite honestly, because for years and years and years, I've harbored the notion that Bill Pullman is the world's worst actor. And then I saw that and I went, oh, he's not the worst
anymore.
He has the worst speech delivery in movie history.
Could be.
But he's not the worst actor.
Okay, so we agree that the Killings
is great.
Bill is the Independence Bill.
Yes.
I agree with you there.
Yes.
Gotcha.
We're on board.
Yeah.
That's the show I was trying to think of.
That's okay with you. And I think there's only 4 seasons and 3 seasons and I don't remember if I made all.
I just watched the 3rd one not that long ago.
And I think I went backwards. But anyways, I do like that show.
Yeah, and you can watch it out of order. Other than his character, there's nothing that really carries over. So
I see that. And I love his character. I really like his character on that show.
Yeah. The first season was really good. I mean, the first season was, and like everything. I mean, it's gotten a little harder.
Right. So here's the thing, just to tell you, Paxton, the other guy, which he's I really like. He's dead.
Son of a bitch.
So Coots him.
Coots? Are you sending him pussy? Coots?
I'd like to.
Coots to you, Bill. I love it when you make up words.
I'm my own dictionary.
Coots.
He directed a movie.
He did.
And starred in a movie.
He did. I'm pretending now. I'm doing the same thing I did with the last interview.
I'm trying to remember the name of it. Fuck, I thought I had it and I forgot. Matthew McConaughey's in it.
Oh, Mud.
Nope, this is way before that.
Oh.
But it's a really good. It's not really it's kind of a horror movie, kind of a suspense thing, but I love that movie.
Okay, well, that was riveting.
So there you go. Everybody go look up that movie. I'm gonna look it up while you talk. Keep talking.
You didn't give us the name of a movie. How is anybody supposed to go look it up?
I completely forgot. I'm looking it up.
You're supposed to be the movie guy.
I know it's sitting over there. I could just walk over and get it.
That would be terrible. You'd be off camera. You'd leave me all by myself. You know what would happen? My clothes would come off.
Bill Paxton.
Bill Paxton.
There it is. Frailty.
That sounds familiar. That does sound familiar. Yeah, I can kind of.
I didn't know it was a big movie, but I really highly recommend it. He was a dad. He's got two sons, and then McConaughey plays one of the sons growing up, telling the story.
Oh.
In this flashbacks, but that was, I believe, it was Paxton's first directing debut. But
riveted.
Yeah, I really like it.
Which one was in Twister? Paxton.
Paxton was in Twister.
He's terrible in that too.
He did it. He did a great job. It's an underrated horror / thriller.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
suspense
Twister. Twister is not underrated. Twister is incredibly overrated.
It could be. I bet you I haven't watched that since I saw it in the theaters. No, I take that back because it was like the first DVD to have
surround sound
extras and special surround sound or something. And I
you could listen to the tornado go around.
Yeah, maybe I watched it once, but I always think about, yeah, I should see that again because I haven't seen it since year 20.
Billy Paxton, R.I.P. buddy. Sorry.
And back then, Helen Hunt was a little crush on Helen Hunt.
She had a crush on you too. She told me.
I know she did.
It's fucking.
UFOs. You going with them, huh?
What about them? Yeah,
I'm going with them.
It's boring if we agree. No. There's no way. How could there be? If there were UFOs and intelligent life, they'd already fucking killed us because we're fucking morons. I mean, we're doing our best.
That's what I'm saying. So maybe they're dumber than us.
They're doing. Oh, that could be dumb aliens. That doesn't equate.
Well,
I mean, I guess if they're dumb.
Well, my point is, I'm not saying they're watching us. I'm just saying they're out there. They're out there. Too dumb to know we're out here.
Could be. That could be. Huh.
Like that
thought had never come to me. I automatically assume if there's something out there, it's smarter than us.
Why?
Because we're fucking dumb.
They can't be dumb too.
I don't know. I guess I just don't think anybody's as dumb as us. Takes out. I mean, yeah, I struggle to believe that there's people as dumb as we are. We're fucking beating each other up over,
nothing.
Over nothing.
Yeah.
So
we're getting dumber.
We're getting dumber by the day. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank you, podcasts and social media and podcasts spreading bullshit facts like I just told you before. If you don't know the facts, you just make it up. That's podcasting.
He just promoted you getting dumber.
Yeah. Did you hear that story about the 1,500 people that died in the apartment building over in the corner?
Yeah. Every one of them died.
Yeah, every one of them. I mean, the building only hold like 30 people, but 1,500 people died somehow. It's amazing. I don't know how it happened. You just make shit up. If you sound confident enough. That took some work.
It took longer than it should have.
Sorry.
He tipped and I'm like waiting for it for a while.
Delayed.
And that's where the
delayed gratification
quiet was.
Yeah. Sorry for the dead air.
So here's my story before that. You wouldn't let me tell you until we restarted recording.
Yeah. We gotta make sure we're on air for these on air.
I don't know if it's a good story or not. It doesn't fucking matter. But so for the longest time, we got shorts on Fridays taken away from us at work.
Yeah, like you should, because what kind of fucking professional goes to work in their goddamn shorts?
Me. So because people took advantage and they wore shorts that were too tight for them and they were, as somebody, I know.
Can I see them?
I'll break them out. As someone was said, as long as you're covering your tits to vag, you can wear it to work.
Tits to vag.
Yeah. That was the way it was presented to me. Anyways, not the story. So we couldn't do it, couldn't wear shorts. So once it was taken away, I would always continuously tease my boss that every time she'd talk about jean day, I'd be like, great, I'm going to wear my jean shorts. And then she would give me a look or tell me to fuck off or something. And then anytime came up that I would always say that. And she would say, "Oh, tomorrow's casual day." I'm like, "Great, I'll wear my shorts." She's like, "No, Kevin, no, you can't wear shorts." So it was an ongoing thing for a couple of years. So one not that long ago, she had off on a Friday and she had said, "Hey," or "I'm off tomorrow."
Did you wear shorts?
She said, "Casual tomorrow for something." And I don't know why it was a normal Friday. And I piped in, "I'm going to wear shorts." And she's, like if she sent her an email to everybody, "You can wear casual tomorrow."
Yeah.
I would always respond with, "Great, I'll be back in shorts," or something like that. So one day she had off. So it must not have been a Friday. So what I did was I grabbed a pair of my daughter's shorts, brought them into work, got to my desk. Well, I went to the bathroom, put them on, came to my desk, and then I took a bunch of pictures of me in these shorts in my daughter's shorts. She was done playing soccer, that were way too short for me. And then I sent them to her on vacations because I'm like, "Have a great,"
That is fucking disturbing.
like nonchalant, like, I hope your vacation's good, and didn't mention the shorts. And yeah, so I just sent them off as I'm like, somebody caught me, turned around as my, my shorts butt. I'm like, "What?" Then I took them off and put my jeans back on. But anyways, yeah.
In the hall.
So that was disturbing.
That's right.
That's what it was supposed to be.
That's rather disturbing.
It was supposed to be. Trust me, she got me back several times through the years for stuff like that. But yeah, it was pretty funny.
Probably don't.
I thought it was pretty funny. And they were neon pink.
Of course they were. You didn't go with the clear shell?
I did not. Franklin. I don't remember the song.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That was Mark kept calling me Franklin because of there was some show. Yeah, it was before you had kids. There was a cartoon, Franklin the turtle shell. And so he was calling me Franklin because turtle had a shell.
Okay.
And I wore a shell.
You did wear a shell. We yeah.
It's another horror story.
Not for me. It's fucking
So if anybody knows soccer shorts are like a shell, and then you usually wear like athletic shorts underneath, or spandex or something.
Yeah, you keep your shit in place.
So I got married, and my ex-wife was into soccer, so she had all these soccer shorts. We were going up to Ariana weekend.
We were,
and so I was packing and had to pack, and I'm like, "Where's my bathing suit?" Because we go to the lake.
We do. That's where we take our showers.
That's where you bathe. Well, and so I could not find my shorts anywhere. And then I realized that my son had said, "Dad, I'm borrowing your shorts," and took them to his mom's.
You had one pair of shorts at the time?
I had one pair of swim trunks. Yeah.
Oh, swim trunks. Okay.
Swim trunks.
Yeah.
So he borrowed my swim trunks, left them in his mom's.
Oh.
So I couldn't find him anywhere. And I'm like, "Fuck it. It doesn't matter. We're like literally down there just to shower, and we're not." And I grabbed a pair of my wife's soccer shorts, shells. Yep. And they were white.
They sure were.
Threw them in the bag. Away we go. Get up in the morning. Hung over. We're going to the lake to shower. All right, I'm going to change. Well, I'm getting in the lake. I'm not going to wear my underwear. So I threw these white
correct
shorts on my body.
Yes. And let's not forget that when you camp like that, it's not like you're getting up at the ass crack of dawn to go to the lake to take this shower. By the time we are functional, it's 11 o'clock in the morning, and the beach is full of families with children and
got their spot established.
Right. They all look at us like we are the scum of the earth as we go in there with our shampoo.
They've already taken 12 dips in the pool or in the lake.
Yeah. And they're just hanging out, having a good old family day.
And then we show up.
And you go into the lake with a white shell.
So we all show up.
And nothing underneath.
And so it was cold. And I remember going, fuck it, as I was getting to my knees, and I just dove in.
Yes.
But it was like not above my knees.
Yes.
And then I stood up because my face was wet, and I stood up and I was wiping the water out of my eyes.
Yes.
And as I gazed onto the shore, all I could see was a mother quickly grabbing their children and covering their eyes. And I'm like, what? And then I saw the dad bust out laughing. I turn around and everybody, you guys were like in the water behind me.
Yeah, I believe I was floating out on a buoy at the time.
You were behind me, and I'm like, what's going on? And I look in front, and some of us were on the shore, and they're like pointing. So everybody on the beach was pretty much pointing at me. And so I'm like, what? I look down, and here's a lesson for everyone.
I think they've probably figured it out by now.
Yeah, white turns clear.
Pretty clear.
Pretty darn clear.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh,
You were on full exposure.
I could have been,
You probably could have been arrested for child abuse that day.
or just streaking.
Something, yeah. I don't know.
We'll just go with that.
Yeah, what they would have called it.
So I'm like, oh, so I dropped to my knees. And then I turn around and yes, everyone, all you guys were behind us, this kind of laughing.
and that's when the magic happened.
And then I'm like, I got to get to the shore. I still got to get to my towel.
And nobody was bringing you your towel.
And nobody was going to help me.
That's one part of the story that never really gets thought about, but there was nobody volunteering to bring you a towel.
No, none of you. Everybody that was on shore was like, no, I'm not helping. This is too funny. I'm going to watch this unfold. And everybody behind me is like, I'm not getting out.
Yeah, no, I was.
We're in.
Yeah.
We'll just wait and see how this unfolds. Friendship, friends. So I crawled my knees as far as I could, and I'm like,
Time to stand up.
eventually I got to go get my towel.
Time to be a man.
I just stood up and
Why were you on so much? You're drinking Red Bull.
yeah.
God damn it.
So it's not like I stood up and
Flopped around.
did a dance. I just was like, okay, going right to my towel.
Not a helicoptered it.
Ah,
Man, at that point, you might as well just drop trowel.
right. I should have just been like, these are in my way.
Yeah, you know what? Like we're here. We might as well just.
And just so everybody knows it. And I think I might have, when I walked out, I'm like, the water was cold, everyone. Just remember, it was cold.
You turned into George Costanza.
Yeah. So the rest of the weekend, Mark was calling me, was calling me Franklin.
I don't recall the Franklin part, but
And I don't remember the song now, but he would every so often we'd be somewhere and quite, you know, I mean, like didn't talk about it for a while. And then he would just kind of come up and start singing the Franklin song in my ear. It was pretty funny.
I missed that trip. Why?
Franklin. I got nothing. I got nothing.
We should be going this year. Why aren't we going this year?
I'd say been brought up.
Doesn't even get brought up anymore. It's probably it's probably this. I do believe, just based on the amount of land that's up there and the amount that like we take up, we've probably run out of room for burying the hookers. So
That's a possibility.
yeah, I mean,
That is a good possibility.
you don't want to. I mean, if you keep putting them in the same spot,
You can't. No,
it's going to be hard to deny that you were the one that did all of them.
that's true.
So,
You got to spread them out.
but that doesn't mean we couldn't find a new place to camp
It doesn't mean we couldn't drive them to another land, bury them, and come back.
or throw them in the lake. You know, I don't think we've done that one.
We've not. It's not a very deep lake.
It's not.
I don't think it is. I mean,
It's deep,
not deep enough.
deep enough if you tie a cinder block to their ankle.
Yeah. I don't know.
So
Corey has offered several times that we could just.
we can kill hookers on his land.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. All right, I'm in.
No, to be fair, his land isn't. It's right off the highway,
Well-
but it's still. We could go as far back, and we could just.
You know what? I mean, what makes killing hookers so much fun? It's the thrill of possibly getting caught. So being close to the highway would probably be a little
Even more.
Yeah.
I say, would you at that point chop them up and just throw them on the highway?
It's a little sadistic, but try and break windshields.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Torso coming. No, I wouldn't, because I feel like that's a surefire way. Like I'm not going to try to get caught.
No.
So, and I feel like that's a surefire way to get caught. So no, but the thrill of getting away with it when you're so close to being caught.
Ooh.
Speaking of that,
Getting caught?
Segue. Speaking of that, I fucked in a hotel hot tub once.
And a body part floated to the top?
No, I'm just thinking of the craziest places I fucked where I could have possibly gotten caught
Oh, okay.
while I was fucking. Because I've never killed a hooker. That's all a joke.
Let's clarify.
Yeah, I hope people get that one. But people don't get humor very well anymore, so you never know.
That's true.
Especially
Humor's gone.
especially dry dark humor. When you just sit around and talk about it like it's real, and they're like, holy fuck, they're sociopaths or they're telling the truth.
Never know.
So yeah. Anyway, fucked in a hot tub once.
Sure. Okay.
Pool hot tub.
At a public.
Yeah, public pool. Yeah. In the hotel's area, whatever the pool area was, we just jumped in the hot tub and she pulled the swimming suit aside and bing, bing, bing.
Nice.
So, I mean, we're the only people in the pool area, but obviously, well, I'm just saying,
Sure.
obviously the opportunity to get caught was still there.
Absolutely.
So, and you're on camera. So
some security guy's like, I'm taking this one home.
yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm not going to go break that out. Why would I? So what do you got? Where was, I was trying to think, like, is there anywhere? I got the blowjob up at the bar that one time. That was fun. We tricked there was a bar I went to a lot. I'm not going to say the name of the bar either.
No.
But we went to the bar a lot and knew the bartender, and we were the only people in the bar, me and the girl I was with and the bartender. And I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go show her. The bar has an upstairs and a patio and stuff. I'm gonna go show her this up there, da da da. It's like, oh yeah, cool, go ahead. And we didn't come back for like 20 minutes because she stopped me in the hall and decided she was going to blow me in the hall upstairs. And I was not going to say no.
No, you don't say no.
So we let that shit go on. And then we came back down.
I mean, but 20 minutes, really?
20 minutes.
You want us all to believe it was 20 minutes?
It was 19 minutes of a tour and 1 minute of a blowjob. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not trying to. I'm not trying. Yeah, it was. Yeah, we were up there for a while. I don't think I finished. It was a little.
I would think that.
It was a little nerve wracking. It was fun, but it was a little nerve wracking.
Right.
I'm sure I just took her. I mean, we went back to her place. But we didn't get caught per se. But when we came downstairs, he knew something was going on. So
something's gone on.
Yeah. So,
laundromat.
I
went to a laundromat one time with my.
I don't think I've ever banged a chick sitting on top of them. Is that
no? We went around the corner because that was too obvious.
Was there a lot of people there?
No, at the time there was nobody.
Hmm.
So we had gone kind of by the janitor's closet in the laundromat, and then if I remember when we came around, then there was somebody like loading up, and they were alone, and then we kind of came around the corner and.
Were you wearing the white shell?
I was not.
Okay.
I was not, but that was that was one at a wedding.
Coat room? That's always a place at a wedding, right? The coat room.
Yep. We
was it the bride?
What do you think? What do you think I am?
It could have been your wedding.
It was not my wedding.
Oh.
It was a friend's wedding.
So it was the bride. Okay, cool.
So yeah, we did, and I remember thinking,
I'm
not gonna have sex with you. And
is that the one? Is that the one that we buried up until? Okay. Yeah.
And I'm like, you're not. She's like, well, maybe. Yeah, we did.
We're gonna have to stop this so I can take a shit. Just telling you, my guts are rolling right now. I'm getting a little squirmy. Getting a little uncomfortable.
Well, let's.
Hey,
we can pause. We need another drink.
I'm not sure there would be a better podcast to break into to take a shit than bullshit.
That's true.
So
glad you mentioned it during sex.
Oh, were you talking about sex? Hey, you know how it works. You got shit, motherfucker.
That's true.
Shit.
All right. Well, I'll mix us another drink and you go shit.
Okay. I don't know if we're just going to leave this run and edit it out.
It's a long.
What? You want to stop it and start it again?
I think so.
Okay.
Or pause.
Yeah, I think we can pause there. but we'll have to stop and start that. I think maybe not. Let's see.
If you don't have a pause button, then just leave it run.
I think there might be a pause, but I can't see it. I don't have the fucking glasses on. I probably.
You blind old motherfucker.
I know I took them off, so I look younger in this episode. I feel like I look like an old man. Oh, there's a pause. Yeah, I don't want to.
You want to what?
I don't want to. I don't want to lose this part. So my poop is being naughty. Fuck. I think that's what happens when you decide you're gonna do nothing but fucking drink protein shakes all week.
Shock the fuck out of your system.
Yeah, it is in there, and I'm sorry if I got to interrupt again, but there's probably a chance because I did not succeed like I had hoped. So,
Well, you succeeded in
I moved a
killing the mood.
Well, I thought I livened up the mood.
From sex to pooping.
We needed a cocktail. We needed a reason to break.
I didn't say it was good timing,
I got to poop.
except for the comer. So yeah, I agree 100%. When your body's like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm used to this, and this, and now you're changing it up.
Yeah, my body is mad at me.
It's gonna tell you.
My poopies mad at me.
Full cocktail.
And now I'm gonna
What do you think about that? You come back and it's fucking full cocktail sitting in front of you.
That's what my bitch is for.
That's what I'm.
Oh, is it as good as the last one? Because I made the last one. It was pretty fucking delicious.
Why I waited? That's fucking delicious.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking delicious.
Not as good as the first one.
I beg to differ. This is pretty damn good.
So what'd you do this week?
Tastes better and
Coffee? Oh, and yeah.
had a busy week.
Yeah. Anything exciting? Yeah, me neither.
Well, I mean, it was. Spent 2 nights up at the high school. My daughter, Jordan, the graduate. So she was Tuesday night. She was a judge
For
in a
American Idol?
pitch meeting. It's I forget the class, but at the end of the year, they get together in your incubator, and you get in groups of whatever, and you come up with a product, and you have to then sell it, and then they actually win money.
Oh,
$5,000 can be distributed to, we'll say 5 teams.
oh,
I think there was 6 teams, so they could give $1,000 for each team, or they could give it to one team.
oh, shit.
And so she won it last year
Okay.
with her team. So she was not going to be in the. She signed up for the class, and then she belled, and the teacher came and said, come in. So she actually, I'm proud of her. So she actually helped him run the class this year and helped him redo the curriculum of the school, of the class.
Okay.
And then they asked her as a judge. So she was the only student judge with all these business people that they brought in to judge. So, and I was proud because they do the pitch, and then each person would ask questions to the team.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, she had some great questions
Wow.
for everything. So she was part of that. And so she asked me if she's like, hey, I'm going to be doing this. I'm not presenting anything. She just sat there and listened, but
Yeah.
asked me to come up and watch her, and I did. And it was great. It was a great.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So that was Tuesday night.
That's a cool idea for a class for high schoolers.
It really is.
I mean, that's kind of like real life kind of stuff instead of the bullshit that they used to teach.
She really enjoyed it last year. Unfortunately, it hit, and then they had to do their Zoom, their pitch at Zoom wise. But they were interactive with it, and they actually went to Madison one day to talk to a company,
okay,
and get some shit inside. So, anyways, yeah, it was pretty cool. And then Tuesday, and then Wednesday was scholarship night. So she got a little scholarship, so we went up there, spent 2 hours listening to all these. That's a long night on your ass sitting there.
Kind of like this.
It is.
Listening to a bunch of boring
I didn't get to
gibberish.
drink up there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the one thing we got.
So
Cocktails with dimples in the beard.
that was cool too. So she got a little scholarship
Nice.
for that. Which you do what you got to do. I mean, everybody, there was a lot of awards to give out. scholarships go.
Yeah.
So it was over 2 hours, about 2 hours.
Yeah, those nights get long.
So that was my 2 nights. And then last night, my other daughter invited me over to watch a scary movie because she had watched this scary movie, Deep Red. It's called. She's getting into these old 70s. No, nobody heard of it. Nobody heard it. It's an Italian horror movie. She's getting into these old.
I'm just thinking times I've been deep in the red. I'm talking about this cocktail.
I was gonna say, I don't know that you want to be there when it's red.
Well, it was my
To each his own. To each his own.
It's my honeymoon. You're not gonna say no on your honeymoon.
You're not gonna say no.
It wasn't my honeymoon. I'm just fucking around.
Yeah. So I went over there and watched Deep Red because she's like, Dad, I think you'd like this. So
And did you?
I did. It was. I really enjoyed it. She liked. I love talking to her about movies, and she likes the horror movies. Jordan does not. Kelly does. And so it was fun. It was neat. And she got this Shudder. It's called Shudder.
Mhm.
It's a channel,
Mhm.
and she's been just getting into these old,
That's all horror,
pretty much
right?
horror. So the one thing we haven't, there was what's his name? God darn it. He did the what's his name?
Just make one up.
Eli Roth.
Okay.
He has a show where each episode he talks about like
Different.
the history of horror. Then he talks about slasher. You hear
Yeah, that
these-
was on AMC for a while.
Yep, I think so. I think you're right.
Yeah.
So she said she would like that. I haven't seen it yet, but I want to get Shudder. And I can't forget. I'll screw up the name of the director that's kind of brought these Italian horror movies that were, the blood is red. The blood is a lot,
yeah.
and and then there's always a little bit of.
I think it's Viggo Mortensen. Is his name?
It's not.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
It's Viggo Mortensen.
He's the only one that did them.
Yeah. What did I tell you?
Yes, that's right.
You just make
100%.
shit up. Viggo Mortensen's an actor.
I know.
Yeah. No, it was Viggo Mortensen.
But anyways, that was my Thursday.
And tonight,
And tonight,
you interviewed a Playboy Playmate.
interviewed a Playboy Playmate. March 1990. Deborah Driggs.
Say her name right. Yeah. Deborah Driggs. Yeah, we nailed that shit. The interview. Not the Playmate.
It was. What'd you do this week?
Nothing.
Oh.
Nothing. I prepped for an interview.
How'd that go for you?
Not well. Not well. I think I gotta get personal with the 4 people that are actually, because we had like 9 for the last episode, and I think like 3 of them were us because I listened like twice, right? So I think maybe we have 6 people listening at this point. So I want to apologize to all 6 of the loyal people that listen. I've been a little less than, a little less than professional in the past.
Professional.
Yeah, I really haven't prepared for these past couple episodes like I really should. So,
in that manner.
Yeah. I mean, I still come and
Wing it.
bring it. Like I bring the thunder,
Bring it like a
But-
motherfucker.
but
You wing it.
yeah,
Like we're winging it right now.
I've been too busy jerking off to do it to
Okay, well, now I have no more sympathy for you.
prepare
I
for
was
the
like,
show.
you're busy, you got shit going on.
Oh, you know
No,
what?
not anymore.
No, I'm gonna get
You can crank off anytime.
right now.
Sure.
All right. No, this is weird. Now this is a weird segue because I'm going to segue into a bunch of 5 and 6-year-olds playing t-ball. Oh, too much?
We get better. We'll learn better segues.
Too much? Shit just flies around. I grab it when it goes by. I mean,
So if my cock went by right now, you grab it.
yeah, probably.
Excellent.
Gracie played her first game of t-ball
Saw the pictures. Cute.
on Sunday, and she took the field with piss and vinegar, just ready to go. Can't wait to go play baseball. And she went and they did some fielding drills, and then
So it's practice, not a game.
well, they practiced a little bit before the game.
Gotcha.
So it's like a half-hour practice, half-hour game. So they do that, and then the coach is going to have them run over to first base because they're going to practice catching balls at first. And on her way there, her hat goes flying off of her head, and she loses her shit. She has a meltdown. comes running over to mom and dad. I don't want to do this. I'm scared. I don't want to do this. And we got her calmed down and tell, I get it, but you remember other firsts in your life where you were nervous and scared when you started, and now now you like it. So just go out there and give it a try and see what happens. So get her back on the field.
Okay.
And they get through practice, and then the game comes, and when she got up for her first at bat.
Ooh, big. That's big. That's big.
It was. And this is how I know that the shit that you feel for your kid is real, because I joke a lot lately about I'm on Zoloft for depression and anxiety and all this bullshit, but I'm on Zoloft, so crying is not a very easy thing. I don't cry much anymore. It pretty much sucks every emotion out of you,
Neither do I
because you're a man, or
cry anymore.
because you're a man.
I just don't. I'm not a crier.
Oh, I get it. He's running a joke. Sorry. Anyway, I thought this was about me finally, but okay.
Nope.
All right, fair enough. Yeah. So I don't cry much. I just it doesn't. I used to cry at commercials. I used to cry at every movie. I used to cry at a lot of shit. I don't. It's pretty rare now that I cry anymore. But when Gracie got her first hit, whoo,
Yeah.
whoo, I was like blubbering fool. Yeah, it was the most adorable little thing.
It is.
And then
It's big.
and then because unfortunately they had like 2 practices before this, right? They had 2 weeks of practices. In the first week she goes to practice and it gets rained out 10 minutes in. They're out on the field and it just starts pouring. The second week she's not feeling well. We're taking her for a COVID test the next day, so we don't want to take her to practice because we don't know. She's negative, whatever. We could have brought her to practice. She just had hope, but we didn't want to bring her, being what it is right now. So this week was like really her first week, and already they're out on the field, but
And there's more people watching.
there's a lot of people watching.
Practices.
There's
Just parents.
Yeah. Now you got grandparents
Or
and,
one parent usually practice. Usually.
yeah. Yep.
So there's not as big a crowd. Yep.
So-
Different.
She I was off in another spot from her mom. But her mom was sitting next to an older couple that was really cheering for Gracie too. That I don't know who they were, but they got into her. So she's the only girl on her team, so she's yeah. But
Okay.
so by the end of it, when we got done and she comes off the field and we're like, okay, what did you think? I loved it. It was so much fun. So yeah, I think we're good. She's going back for week 2 of games. So
Is there practices before?
Yeah,
Between
no,
that and the next game?
no, they just do once a week. So it's that.
Slash.
Yeah, so they do a little half-hour practice and then they just go out on the field and play. But it's not. I mean, all it is they go through. There's no outs.
Mm.
There's no
Yep.
runs.
Yep. I'm with you. I would do the whole thing.
Yeah, they just go through each team. They go through their order twice essentially. One play
Yep.
2 innings.
No.
And I mean, it's just a beautiful comedy of errors. Watching it is. I mean, it's adorable and funny and heart tugging when your kid gets the hit. But I mean, to be fair, like it wasn't like she wasn't going to get a hit, because she can swing the bat
Go till
400 times until she gets a
it's a
hit.
hit off a T-ball.
Yeah, but I bought her a tee, so we've worked a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
So
nice.
she can hit the ball pretty well. So she's still got to work on the catching parts. She can throw it pretty well. She can hit it pretty well. She can't catch so well yet. So
Catching's hard.
well, I know you.
It is, and
I know you still can't do it.
I'm trying,
Yeah.
but I don't give up trying.
Your grandson's throwing balls and hitting you in the balls. Yeah,
Turning when he throws.
that sounds about right.
That's me.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, I'm glad she likes it, because it could be a lot of good years of her watching and playing.
Yeah.
She sticks with it. It's a different story, but
Yeah. I mean, and I say this with all love, because obviously I love my kid and all, but both mom and I kind of agreed, and we don't think we really have an athlete in our midst. I think she's gonna fall more toward the like the theater and the singing and all that. She loves singing. We're gonna get her into singing lessons and stuff because she just loves singing.
I can give her singing lessons.
You probably could. Why don't you bust it out right now? What would be your first lesson?
First lesson is everybody wants to tighten up their stomach when they sing. You know, you relax your stomach.
What would be your second lesson?
Just learn Dave's songs.
Ow. She'd probably need some instruction from her singing coach. She would need to hear her singing coach belt one
Sing?
out. Yeah.
Wait for the recording. I'm putting together an album right now.
You're not drunk enough to do karaoke? Sorry to disappoint everybody.
Could we do a podcast from a karaoke bar?
We can do a podcast from anywhere. Yeah, we literally can do
How
it.
amazing would that be?
It would be terrible. I don't know that there's
Which reflects into amazing.
I don't know if there's anything I hate more in this world than karaoke. It is the fucking worst.
It's supposed to be the worst.
But okay. That's my problem with karaoke. When I go
Nope.
up,
Okay, here we go. Everybody, this is his problem. Go.
I'm going to complain and whine to the world. This is my format. This is what I did this for. Oh, hi.
Well, don't break your equipment.
I think I did. This is what I did this for, was to get my opinions and my point of view out there because they're better than yours. I go to bars to socialize and hang out with my peep.
Correct.
And then I get, you can't, all of a sudden you can't talk because some chick who thinks she can be Shania Twain gets up there and tries to sing, I feel like a woman, but she sounds like a fucking,
Dun, 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 dun.
but she sounds like a dying horse.
Yep.
Yeah. And then I can't socialize. I'm stuck having to listen to this nonsense, this drivel, this talentless whore.
Wow. So I can give you advice or just don't.
I just don't go to karaoke bars.
Don't go to karaoke
Yeah,
bars.
no, that's perfect for me. That's why I don't want to do a podcast at a karaoke bar. Yeah, it's terrible.
Fine.
And you know what sucks?
Scratch that one off the list of ideas.
Cool. You know what sucks? It's even more terrible when somebody's actually good because then you're like, fuck, now I feel like I actually have to listen to them.
You don't.
That sucks.
Now, okay. I don't know. I'm not a karaoke guy.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
I will partake if I'm in the mood.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Except when we're on a podcast trying to entertain fans and you want to do it. Sweet Caroline.
Bum, bum, bum.
That's good enough.
Yeah, it'd be horrible.
I think I just shouted out somebody.
Penis. Still didn't get the password. Wait, listen.
I hear him.
Yeah.
If the name of your network is Yell Penis for password, what do you think the password is?
Vagina.
It would make some sense. That would make some sense. Oh, I know what I wanted to ask you.
Oh,
Jesus.
not tell me. Ask me.
Ask you. Yeah. What is that supposed to mean?
Well, I want to tell you a story.
No, I wanted to ask you because we did again, not a lot of people are going to know what we're talking about unless they go back and listen to an episode, but we recently drank a gallon of booze apiece and then in the midst of that filled out an online dating profile on good old Plenty of Fish. And I only asked this because I think I just saw something go by from Plenty of Fish. I assume I'm getting some pussy tonight.
Ding, ding, ding.
How's it going? Have
I been fishing?
you got a bite?
Have I been throwing in the line?
Have you got a nibble?
Yeah.
Have you yeah?
Well, we'll define line. So,
Oh, never mind. That was just my phone's dying. That wasn't Plenty of Fish. I don't know why I would have thought I would.
it kind of, to me, it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
To be fair, I haven't checked for a long time, and I apologize to everybody on their edge of their seats waiting to see my dating life explode. But
I would apologize more to the ladies of Plenty of Fish who aren't getting some.
that I'm ignoring. See, but, and I think it was the night of where you were all cranky about, I gotta fucking pay for this and there's nobody around. And then now I'm like, well, this sucks. There's nothing there. I assume there would be something there, which there is.
Yeah,
but not really.
There is, but you have to coincidentally like each other, or she has to message you first in order to get anywhere.
Yeah.
And
I have not responded to all the messages I've got.
All of them.
I go through that in there because there's a lot.
Jesus. I've got nothing. Not one.
Do you reach out to anybody?
Yeah, I've pretty much any girl within shouting distance. I sent a message that said, "Want to fuck," and I've got nothing.
And it didn't work.
Got nothing.
Huh?
Nothing. I mean, I did chat a little bit with somebody last Friday, and it felt like it was going good until I mentioned something about wanting to lick pussy, and then she went, "Oh, never mind," and I went, "Really? What kind of woman isn't like down with that?" Like.
True.
Like, I didn't say I want you to suck my cock. I'm like, I want to lick some pussy. I miss listening, So, So yeah, I blew my one and only chance at a. I mean, that was probably it. That was probably the love of my life, and
you blew it.
I blew it.
You'd be on your 15th marriage by now. Wait,
no, I'd be on my third, and it would be over. I mean,
it's over before it started.
Now the chance to get to 15 is still there because I missed out on the love of my life.
Yeah, and so obviously. If somebody knows it, I get all these.
Oh, by the way, I finally found the love of a lifetime. There we go.
Phenomenal.
You're welcome. I like throwing musical interludes in.
So you get all these people. I don't know how they call it. They like you.
They like you,
but apparently I didn't see them to like them.
Right.
But they're all blurred out.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. But I can look at their face for $49.95.
$19.99 for 1 month.
Is that what it is?
I think so.
I don't know.
I'll check my credit card statement. No, I actually didn't sign up. I didn't. I thought I would crack before. I mean, it's been 2 weeks.
I really, and we did this. I really thought, okay, I get you can pay to upgrade, but I thought there's got to be something.
There's got to be something
in the free pool.
I know there's got.
Which there are, I guess.
But. Yeah, there is. The one that we could really do is just Facebook dating, because that one's just 100% free.
Do you set up a profile?
Yes. Yeah,
that's what I want to do.
Yeah, that's the one we should do. But I think Plenty of Fish went along with the fish bowl. So
it was amazing.
Yeah, it was. There's still some left over there. I've been drinking on it for 2 weeks and there's still some left. I need to laugh more.
Just see, oh boy. FYI.
Yes.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh wait, there's half one missing. That sounds like something I would have said. I forgot what I was gonna say.
I did. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Wow, this mic really picks up everything.
Yes, it does. Fish, funny bowl, fish. Oh,
fish bowl.
I don't know.
You banging some?
Oh, all I was gonna say was, yeah. So anybody that is listening to this but didn't hear the original, what we're talking about, go look up Fishbowl, that podcast, because you got two drunk guys filling out a dating application or profile, which.
So I'm just gonna say it. I told you this. So this is not just me trying to bullshit here. Bullshit. Not trying to bullshit to pander for listeners. I mean, I'm not above that. But this is legit. I've edited every one of these because you're a lazy fat.
Wow. Am I lazy or you won't let me?
I think I called you a fag.
Oh, I thought you were calling me fat, but fag.
I think I said I think I was trying to say lazy fucker, and I think it came out as fag.
Yeah.
So, all right. No, it's you're not lazy. I'm a control freak. So I've edited all of them, and with no offense to anybody who's been on the episode, any episodes, this was by far the most I've laughed while editing. And I think, I mean, again, this was at the end. This was a gallon full of booze after we had recorded another one. So we were not sober to start when we started drinking the gallon of
True,
booze.
true.
And getting to fill out those profiles at that state was pretty good. I went back and finally I looked at the pictures. No wonder I'm not getting like
You on our profile. We were
there's
amazing.
one. There's one I'm like pointing at you, but you can't even see you. It's just like I'm pointing.
Some of those, the way we answered, we were legit, but yet we were like,
I like,
all right,
yeah.
fuck it.
Again, my whole personality boiled down to the fact that I'm tattooed. Like that's not
Tattoo.
even a personality trait.
Tattoo.
Yeah. So couldn't come up with anything other than I'm tattooed. So if you want to see the
Well, it's hard to avoid it. Well, that's fine. We'll do. We can do it again.
yeah, we're gonna have to do Facebook dating.
Fuck it.
But we got it. We'll have to. Here's what we should do. We should like get legitimate photos taken, like glamour shot kind of a thing. You know what I mean?
Can we wear makeup?
If you want, yeah,
Can I have like my hair blowing in the wind?
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Do you know anybody who does?
Can I have my spikes blowing?
who does photography? We need a photographer to like. Let's set this up. Do a photographer. We'll do like a legitimate. We want to do headshots for our dating, online dating.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I know a few photographers.
Because okay.
Like if we went down to Illinois, that I know somebody.
We got to go to Illinois, so someone to just take our phone and take a picture of us.
No, I'm talking legit.
Well, we can have background and makeup and all that.
I know, but I'm talking like legit with good cameras, and so they look. So they look fantastic. Like I really want to. Like I just
No
want
Photoshop,
right. Like I really want to.
or do we Photoshop? Can we Photoshop? So I'm like chiseled, my
Try.
chin.
I don't know. There's that much photoshopping. Yeah.
Wait.
You know what the cool thing would be if I could pull the fat out of my face and put it in my dick. Just be like
Photoshop, you can do anything.
I mean, apparently on their Facebook Live earlier, I would just have my dick hanging out. So might as well put it on my profile pictures.
I would say go with it.
Yeah.
Make it your thing.
Yeah.
Make it your thing. What are you?
Yeah. I want to do
I'm a dick out guy.
I want to do a photo shoot for our
So
Facebook dating. Let's set that up.
now, but here's what I envision.
Yeah.
That
You and me on the back of a unicorn picture together.
we have to take them together. And I envision us,
Because sorry to interrupt. Because my favorite thing on online dating, my favorite thing is when you go on somebody's profile and their main picture is a picture of two people. And then the next picture is a picture of two people.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I don't know which one I'm looking at.
I think we should do that.
That would be great.
And I'm envisioning like when we
Except our names are on plenty, or if we keep the same names on Facebook, they're the Beard and Dimples.
that's true.
So they kind of give us away.
Well, that would if we kept that.
Yeah.
But I like envision us with t-shirts and then like Oxford shirts, button-down shirts with wind blowing, none of them buttoned behind us.
With no shirt underneath.
Well, debatable.
I think we need to wear cocktails or
A t-shirt
or just paint the logo onto us.
tattoos on our chest.
I do want to get this as a tattoo. I think this would be my big belly tattoo.
But we need wind blowing. So our shirts would be blowing behind us. One would be higher, one would be lower, one would be arms
Wait.
up, one down.
Do you want to demonstrate how this is going to look?
It's gonna look amazing.
That's what I'm envisioning is one guy on his knees,
No, it's
the other
just-
guy like this.
No. That I wouldn't be kneel in front of you,
Oh,
and one would be like the other would be
touchdown.
down, and they're blowing our shirts back, and we'd be like, ah, but it.
How about can we do a Miami Vice thing too?
We can do whatever we want.
I know. Okay, so I don't think I mean I know photographers. There's probably none of them that listen, but actually, there's a photographer who follows the page on Instagram. So
Perfect.
yeah, I'll reach out to her and be like, hey, how much to do a funny? We want to do like pretend headshots for online dating. How much to do that? If she says, I mean, what's our budget? 500, 600 a piece? You want to get a date or not?
This thing on? I'm sorry, I missed everything you just said there. What was that?
I said 5 or 6. You like that one, don't you?
Tasty.
He's still a little.
I think you need. I recommend you start drinking heavily.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, it's $500-600 a piece. I say it's fair.
It's worth it. It would be worth it because
if I meet the next future, not the future,
next,
not the future.
Right. No,
not the future. For the
You
rest
still
of
got to get the next one before you can get to the future.
If I find the next love off of it, it's worth it.
Every penny.
Yeah. Right. I'm not going to find it in the grocery store.
But you don't know that.
Yeah, I do. I don't go to the grocery store.
Then no, you're not going to find it in the grocery store.
The groceries are delivered, motherfucker.
Well, then
what are you, poor?
Then we do. I do.
Yeah. That would be nice.
Then yes. Let's get some professional photos.
All right. I'm calling you out, girl who follows us. I don't know her name.
You don't even.
No, I don't. I just know I saw that there's a photographer that follows the podcast page on Instagram. So I think we could figure something out there.
Maybe.
I mean, we mention our other sponsor every episode.
We do.
Yeah. So
we do.
Yeah.
Wisco laser Wisco laser engraving. Mike, damn it. We mention you almost every week.
We try to even say it correctly most times.
I try. I don't always.
They make razors.
The best fucking razors ever.
I wouldn't know.
The best fuck I know.
I don't shave down here either. So full fucking. You know what I did?
Rocking the bush.
I forgot to ask her about with her hot pink book.
Yeah.
I forgot to ask her in her hot pink book like what her tips for grooming men like. What?
I had it on my list.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Something about that.
Best grooming tips for men. How do women like to see the? Okay. How do you go? So today I had lunch today at a restaurant called Mine Shaft.
Oh yeah, yep.
And you open the menu and the burgers, they're their main burger on the menu. You can order. Get this, like, could you possibly order this with a straight face?
I can't wait.
The main burger on their menu, like they're
the long shaft. No, I don't.
Close. The big shaft and the little shaft. I'm like, even if I wanted this, I could not order this without busting out laughing. Can you please give me the big shaft?
I will take. Yep. Give me the big shaft.
Waitress was pretty hot though. All tattooed.
Nice.
Yeah. It was funny because I get called out for being loud a lot, right?
Yeah. Yes.
People tend to think that I'm loud, even without. I probably could do this without a microphone. So today we're sitting at this restaurant for lunch, and we've been there a little bit. We haven't seen our waitress yet or waiter yet or whatever. And all of a sudden this woman comes walking toward the table and she's obviously going to be our server. And she's like, I'll be right with you from like 5 feet away. And I look at the guys that I'm at lunch with and I'm like, all of a sudden I understand what you're talking about. Is that really me? Like she was I don't know, she was just that excited to see my handsome face.
That had to have been it.
I mean,
that had to have been it.
She was probably in the midst of orgasm and her voice got louder.
Well, when she's peeking, when you walked up and you're peeking, she's peeking.
She was pretty cute.
Well, good. I've not been to the Mine Shaft.
I've never done.
I've been to the original one, or different down towards Milwaukee-ish.
Yeah. This is number 2. I've never done this. Have you ever done this? Have you ever put your phone number on like a receipt from a waitress? Because I thought I was going to do it today. I've never done it in my life. I was like, but I'm sitting there with guys from work. I'm like, I'll never live this down if I do this.
No.
Oh, you just lied. You just lied. You don't.
Did I?
I think so. It looked like you lied. It looked like you went, I can't tell this.
No, you know what I'm
So gonna
thinking
say
of? No, I'm thinking what I'm thinking in my head is sorry. I was with my daughter and we did it with her because I thought they had a connection.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, Kelly, I think he's into you.
Yeah.
Damn it. I did out the name.
Beep.
Because you know what your daughter it is. So it was, and then it was so she's like, no, Dad. I'm like, I think he was super nice. Everything about him, I was like, this man is he could date my daughter.
He's probably a piece of shit like every other dude, wasn't he?
Well, he probably is, but you have to take the best piece of shit you can get. So it was funny because she had done it, ready to be like, okay, we're gonna leave, and I'm like, are you comfortable? If you're comfortable with this, it wasn't the main bill. It was like wasn't the one I signed. It was.
Oh yeah.
It was like the second one.
Well, that could be awkward. You signed it. He probably thought it was your phone.
No. That's why the number wasn't on it. She had done the one I supposed to take home kind of thing.
Yeah.
So she's like, yeah, I thought so. And, and she thought he was cute and blah, blah, blah. And all happened. I was like, yeah, that's encouraging. And so we were just sitting there finishing up and ready to leave. And then all of a sudden, like this girl came in and then he went over by her and they started talking, go by the door. And we're like, she grabs it and crinkles it up. She's like, apparently he has a boyfriend. Or he has a girlfriend.
Oh, I think that would have been a great twist to the story. I don't know. You just got a boy. That's cool.
Yeah. So we're like, she's like, no, take this back down.
But you've never done it?
I've never done it.
No. I'm going to. All right.
Now I want to.
Yeah. Next time we're at a bar, I'm going to do it.
Now I want to.
Because, it doesn't matter. Him or her. I fall in love with every bartender because they're serving me booze. So
that's pretty much. But yeah, you're right. I know I've never done it, but that's on my list. I'm going to do it.
Bucket list. Cha-ching. I think if you do it, you better leave a pretty nice tip, though. You don't want to go 10% on that tip and then leave your phone number. You ain't getting no digits.
But if I do leave a 10% tip and she calls me, then she's really into me.
Yeah, then you're in.
Right. So if I leave a big tip, I always give her the big tip. If I give her a big tip and she calls me, then I'm like, well, she's just after my money.
That worked there anyway because you don't have any money. So
exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, so
yeah,
joke's on you. But do I know if she really like me? I
would, if I'm going to leave my phone number, I'm leaving a giant tip, and I don't care if I get some action just because my tip was so big. If she's like, when she's done, when we're done, she's like, I'm not going to see you again. I just felt like I owed you for that big tip. And I'm like, okay, that's perfect. That works.
Okay.
I mean, I say that, but I pretty much fall in love with everybody I stick my wiener in.
Kind of do.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So that's all right.
It is. I mean, at least for a minute or two.
Yeah.
Well, not all of them. I do recall one here that I did not fall in love with.
Oh, there was one. There was that one.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't think I want to talk about her on this one. I'm not sure I'm ready for that story yet. That one's good. There's some embarrassing stories, and then there's some.
It's called life, Dean.
I gotta wait until I know that I've said enough horrible shit that my mom is no longer listening. I don't want my mom to hear that story. I don't know why, but
as opposed to the other stories, I've been a lot. But
yeah, the blowjob at Holidays. But I wasn't going to say the name of the bar. I got a blowjob at Holidays. Thank you, Holidays. You're really the only two.
No, we just said it like 14.
You're really the only 2-story bar with a patio anyway. So
we are bad at the name thing.
I certainly didn't tell my mother about that.
No, I would not think on just a general conversation you would have told her that story.
And I never said the name of the girl who did it was Tina. It wasn't. I'm sober enough to pull that one off. No, it wasn't a Tina.
Huh.
I don't think I've ever gotten a blowjob from a Tina. There wasn't.
We're you done with Tina? Or you want to go? You want to talk about Tina some more? Did you ever date a Tina?
I tried desperately.
Yeah. That's the only Tina I knew of. And
Yeah.
I was
Yeah, I don't think I've ever dated a Tina.
shocked. I was like, wait, what?
I went to Fast and Furious 5 with her.
Oh, I get that, but
I didn't date her. That was a friend zone thing.
yeah.
I end up in the friend zone a lot.
But the minute you said that, was like, really? Her? I thought nothing worked out.
No, that was her. Yeah, that night. No, it was not her. I end up in the friend zone a lot.
Probably should. Well,
Why is that?
why are you a friend zone guy?
Yeah. Am I too fucking nice? Is that it? Do you really have to be an asshole to get ladies now?
Well, it depends on what age group you're looking for. I think because I think most girls, the younger ones, go for the assholes.
They do.
It seems to pan out.
They got to get that shit out of their system or what? I don't get it.
They do.
Well, I can't be the asshole because I'm just a nice guy. So,
Aw.
I mean, unless I'm just like the chat that I was having last week on Plenty of Fish, that was like, I don't care what I say because unless she says come over to bang me now, this conversation is going nowhere. So I'm just going to say whatever I want, because that's the end game. But when I actually like somebody,
Well, as Deborah says,
oh God,
it's all about the pussy.
it is all about the pussy. She got that stripe.
I can only say that because she said it.
Well, I think we can say it.
But
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I think we should. Yeah. I thought about like hashtagging that, but it didn't really come up. There wasn't really a lot of them. So I didn't.
It's probably not a lot. But yeah, back to your question. Why do you end up? Well,
I'm a softie.
you're a softie.
I'm not talking about just a softie.
Well, I might like you better if you can get it up, be a hardy.
Too old.
Doesn't work anymore.
Not often.
Well, then what are you gonna do?
Not often. I blame it on
So-
Zoloft, but I don't cry and I can't get it up. But I'm happier, can't you tell?
Yep. Look at that smile. Look at that $1 million smile.
Yeah, I'm a happier man. I'm fixed.
Happy man.
I'm
Happy
fixed.
man.
Okay, you had
So, yeah, friend zone. Yeah, that's a tough spot to be. I think it goes down to two. When you show how much you like them right away, they think, yeah, I can have him. So I'll put him on the back burner until I need him.
Hey, ladies.
Hey, lady.
I hate all of you.
Oh my God. I love you.
Well, now you're not going to get any, and I'm going to
You
get a
wanted
ton.
to be, the opposite
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, no.
Well, now we're different point of views.
Well, now I'm going to get a ton. You're going to get none. You can't tell them you love them.
I do.
You can't tell them that. They'll use that shit.
You can't show them you want them that bad.
Well, here's what I'm
Until you get into it. And then until you get into it, and then it's all about them.
Here's what I'm going to tell you. And I've already told you this, but I've never told you this in front of one of these phallic microphone of ours. I'm going to be me.
I'm gonna
I
be
did it.
me.
Oh, I did it my way.
Gotta be me.
Yes. Whoever's saying, is that Frank? I don't know. Are you just making something up?
I'm making it up, I think.
It sounded like something.
It does sound like that there's a song.
Anyway, I do. I'm not pretending. I'm not faking it. I'm not. When I like you, I'm coming after you. And if you don't like it, then you're not going to like me when we're together. So fuck off. I don't care. That's fine. I shouldn't say fuck off. That sounds mean. Then I don't care. Then we're not. Then it's not going to work even if we do get together because I haven't been me. That's the bullshit.
I said that wrong.
That's the bullshit with dating. Is we all fucking pretend
We do pretend.
and we be somebody completely different.
Maybe I said that wrong. I mean, how do I rephrase that?
So if you don't like me being the pursuant, the strong pursuant,
Not all girls back burner, but I don't know. I don't have all the answers.
I thought you did. I thought that's why we're doing this.
have all the answers.
I'm kind of handsome right now.
Really.
We're actually video recording this to put on our new YouTube channel.
But every once in a while,
Hey, subscribe to the YouTube channel.
you just, yeah, hell yeah.
We got one subscriber. Sure it's a kid.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Which one?
Julian.
Nice.
Yeah.
And he's like, where's all these videos? There's nothing.
There's one.
I know. Where's the other ones?
Well, there was gonna be one more, but
There was going to be another, which may not be gone. I got to refill.